Yeah, howdy, hi. I got a couple of comments. The one I want to mention first is Baron von Snipe mentioned to make sure I had everything done that I was going to do before I entered hard mode. And I hadn't really given that much thought because I didn't see a big jump between one to the other, but I guess there is. One of the things he mentioned was making a mode of error, I believe, as high as a normal player can jump around your house or whatever, buildings, whatever. So I'm a little bit not sure what else I want to get done, and I'm not sure of. Also, I thought I had. Baby Ferret mentioned that I had missed a voodoo doll down in hell, and Led Luigi said that three was not. I thought, I got three or I don't know, three, I guess, of them. He mentioned that I was going to be farming the wall of flesh, which is something that never entered my mind. I'm kind of like the team that goes to the Super Bowl, and that's what their goal was, to go to the Super Bowl, and the other team kicks the crap out of them because their goal was to win the Super Bowl. Uh, Chris TBTC has mentioned several things. One is to use torches from the gems. Use the gems for colorful torches. And Pinkie Pie mentioned to save copper and iron for summoning bosses in hardcore. Uh, so, like I said, I'm not sure what all else I'm going to do. I do have the power of the edit, though, so we're not... Uh, I think I have found every Sky Island. I I don't know. I hope you can still dig after the update, or after the what you call it, the after you go to hardcore. I don't know how big a moat's supposed to be. I think I'm gonna have to look at some other people's LPs. And I do look at other people's LPs, but it's mostly friends and people that I've watched for a long time. It's not it's almost never for game information. I don't know how well, I guess that's how high you could originally jump. Probably not quite that high though, huh? I would think that's probably pretty close. Now can we open a door from down here or not? Oh, and I think and there's that wasn't meant to be an all-inclusive list of people. Well, how the hell do you open your doors if you do that? Hmm. I always have trouble with door. Oh, I bet it won't open towards me because I'm too close and I've got this damn shelf here. That's probably the dumbest thing I've done lately. It took me a long time to figure out that if a door doesn't have room to open, it doesn't. To me, all this stuff is kind of like pixels. And it didn't occur to me that if you don't leave a space for a door to open, it won't open. Okay, now, can we shut you? And you're probably going to be edited. Just wait and see. I just woke up. I'm waiting for some meds to kick in. Which isn't the only reason for this, but oh, well, there you go. Problem solved, I guess, if I can get... Oh, wow, what a clever little bunny I am. But I was trying to think of what... Maybe I could just look up hardcore mode. My problem with watching LPs of a game I'm playing is it just makes me want to play the game, which I would think is kind of a good thing. Oh, gracious, I bet we'll have to fix this door too. I mean, other things in here. Okay, I've been doing a scary amount of moving stuff around that has to be done. I guess it'll get me one of the reasons I wanted the new house, other than necessity, was it's kind of a lot like moving. It's pretty damn, I mean, real life moving. It's a grim process, but you can accumulate it. You know, clearing out Wilson's base, it helped to just smash the hell out of a bunch of stuff and start over with new storage areas and then reorganize what you decided to keep. So anyway, Chris TBTC. So torch, blue torch, red torch, green torch, yellow torch, purple torch. I'm pissing off Piewacket. What's is that diamonds? Damn it! I think I have the least of those.
And tiki torches. Yeah, kind of a, I don't know, I guess there's no reason to clutter stuff up. I was just going to say, it's kind of cool to have tiki torches in all the colors, but the more you add, the more fluff you put in something, the more you jack it up. Let's see, what do I have? Actually, now, I don't know how much of my videos you've watched, but I'm not a big fan of a lot of red. Oh, did I make... Oh, it's 3 and... Oh, silly, I was thinking 1. I'm not a big fan of red, so... I don't know, that makes it look more god-awful, doesn't it? Maybe yellow. That looks like a fresh corpse. Of course, watching... What the hell have I been watching? I've been watching Bones. I never cared for it at first, but finding the old episodes are on... where are my diamonds? Oh, okay. Diamonds are blue, right. But I found it's something I can watch anyway. Now, what's the difference between red? And did we do blue? I don't think so. Alright, that's red and that's... whatever. In for a penny, in for $1.25. I don't know. Let's see. Golly. Boy, those are... I'll put those in Clive's room. I don't like him anyway. Oh, yellow is what I was thinking of. I think that red just looks like ass on a stick is the problem. And I do blue and it looked like poo too. Well, it's a little more inoffensive. I think because it's darker in the room. Oh. What about straight up white? I don't know. Straight up white might be the happiest choice. Oh, that just... We'll do that for Halloween. We'll do the whole house in... I'll pick those up. Do the whole house in red and green. I'm not going to rebuild the whole house, trust me. Boy, those little pits are really popular. Alright, what else? Now, I think this is the iridescent. I was really bummed when I did it because it was, iridescence is cool. And it's like, this isn't iridescent, it's flipping black. I know what black looks like. I don't know if we can... Yeah, we should be able to get away with purple there. Well, that was an unhappy choice with the lantern. You don't know, I'm a frustrated art major. I didn't major in college. I only went to college 1 semester. I had to get out in the world and have actual money. I came from a middle-class family that had no money for... What was I going to do here, Blue? Had no money for me to go to college, which is totally cool. I'm not bummed, but living in a dorm room and having to figure out if you got money for a 3-2 beer is like... Hello, Air Force, and overseas, and a real life. Thank you very much. And don't get me wrong, I don't recommend... Air Force isn't bad, but boy, howdy. Now, did I... Oh, this must be copper. And we're going to get screwed on this again, aren't we? Yeah. Nah, screw it. Let's make one garish room. And then we'll make you yellow. I'm gonna... Enough jacking around. I'm gonna go get voodoo dolls for a while, and then... we'll see from there. What else have I got here? Okay, I see the difference, but... I don't know. Now, I just built these because I wasn't sure with the hard mode if I'd wind up with creepy bad things spawning on the top of those, and all these are going to need doors. All those tables needed to be moved, so it was just easier just to set the stage. The stone wall is the weirdest thing. It doesn't fit with anything else, and of course it's dark as sin too. Like I said, the only thing I've found that's truly light in color, because silver brick is black. It's like, give me a break here. Yeah, I think I like green better. Yeah, I don't know. I think we decided you look garish no matter what we did. Well, let's put you there and see if I learn to love you. Okay, now I need one box just for torches. Actually, I have a box.
Okay, howdy hi again. Now the fishbowl is something that Grimscene gave me when I fairly soon after I first started the game. He gave me a bunch of vanity items because his theory was it wouldn't break the game. And I lost some money in his world. I got killed there, and he just threw whatever money he had on him, which happened to be a platinum gold piece. And I got called a cheater for accepting it, and it's still in a chest somewhere. I said I'd never spend it, and maybe I never will. Maybe that'll be the lucky piece for the series. But if you ever see me spending a platinum piece, it's one I earned myself. It's not the one that... And the only reason he gave me that was because it was what he had on him. And it's like... So anyway, a bunch of the vanity items I've gotten on my own by now. And I will say this about that whole issue as far as just the vanity items, you know, regardless of how hard they are to get and how many hours in game you have to get them legitimately, they made it more fun for me. And, you know, maybe I wouldn't even be at this point. So, but Grimscene, Eddie, and 24K Gold got me to play this game originally. So... Now, I was trying to consolidate some weapons, and I can't find my darn... I've got a legendary Vile Thorn somewhere. Statues here. I don't know if this is all of them. I think it's almost all of them. It seemed like the angel and the star did things, and I don't think the rest of them do anything. Oh, and on that subject, I keep looking for the update thing, the new, you know, the new Terraria, and I haven't seen it anywhere. And I just looked tonight at the version history, and it gives the last update is the one that I'm in on Terraria Wiki. So if anybody knows more about that, I'd love to know if it's... I assume it's... I mean... Obviously, somebody spent money to have it done, so it's got to at least be still pending. And there's a bunch of stuff I haven't looked up yet. I have mentioned that there's a... I mentioned in comments that there's a difference between doing this enough just as a rookie to say this is me as a rookie playing this game. There's a big difference between that and taking a time investment to build a halfway decent looking house. And there's people that want me to build villages, and so whether or not I'll do all that, I don't know.
The thing about this little outfit is, when I played Warhammer, my chosen was purple. I mean, seriously purple. And the reason for that was I could find myself in combat in a melee. It is on my mind to harvest all that. I don't know what happens to that if after we go to hard mode. So, I don't know if all that needs to be enclosed. There's a lot to look up yet. And down to hell we go. Now, there was a ton. I mean, like, probably 95% of the film that I've done recently hit the floor. Never wound up in a video. Because it was me digging obsidian and meteorite ore and all kinds of stuff, so... Don't be surprised if you see me with a bunch of any of that kind of stuff. Moving water around from one level to another. Well, if he goes blub blub blub, we'll know what's happening to him. Actually, I was thinking I could kill voodoo demons and work on that ramp at the same time. A fighting ramp to fight the wall of flesh on. I guess the waff on. I hope I'm kind of on track here. feeling a little bit lost. All that water I moved down here, I moved so much stuff. And we're in hell. Alright, he's just a demon-y demon. And somebody mentioned to me that I need to dodge more and some stuff like that. You know what? I tend to play about as good as I have to in a game. You know, I'm not saying that any of that's bad advice or anything. I'm just saying that I'm kind of a lazy player. Half the time in Don't Starve, I don't bother to kite because I don't need to. You know, if I do need to, I've survived in situations where I shouldn't have survived, and it's what I wanted to do was put you. I probably need ash or something to make this damn thing. I'm kind of wondering if it matters. May go read wiki again and read strategy. Shit, that'll put us back at the base. Should have brought a bed down to hell. I don't know if I'm low enough is the thing that I'm thinking about. Come on, bring your worm ass up here and I'll realign it for you. You're kidding. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering here. Or maybe too high. I'll poop on a spit. Come on, where are you? Well, I'm gonna do this, and I could just magic mirror home, but it's, yeah. I'm gonna check wiki and reread on this ramp thing. I screwed up on my skywalk I built, so. And I guess in hard mode you don't want to be real high up because there's wyverns is what Baron von Snipe said, and they were very nasty, so. I'll be back.